Hello, welcome back to LIVENODING. This is gonna be an extension from the previous video where I was talking about golf ball and how you can use circle nodes to make all kind of variations of the golf ball. And this is actually using sphere choke nodes. Okay, with sphere choke you can do the same and similar thing using Icosphere simply by using dual mesh and then a lot of inset. So let's actually build this from scratch. Delete everything. File, save as. So if you already know how to do this, I think it's really quite simple. You start with a icosphere, and then you use dual mesh. So this is the trick, and you simply output like a B mesh, and you're gonna get a result right away. Something that looks like a golf ball. So you can have subdivision 0 actually in sphere choke, and then 1, 2, 3, and so on. You can actually use triangulate. If you triangulate this icosphere, and then let's try this triangulate mesh because we have dual mesh. Oh, okay. Doesn't seem to like it. Okay, maybe it's a dual mesh is already doing the triangulations. But you can experiment. Maybe like if you are doing like an inset beforehand. So vertices polygon. So this is what you get if you have inset before the icosphere, before the dual mesh. But anyway, let's just use inset special. So like this. So you have inset, distance, and you can have golf ball, duplicate, smooth. So yeah, it's actually quite fun to work with this setup. It's very easy and basic to do. With sphere choke, of course, it's almost always operating with every component. So let's say if you can actually do really cool stuff, like if you use random number. So we can tell sphere choke, okay, use random number on the distance, and the number of the random number, of course, is gonna influence the result, and you can control the low and the high. So you can see it's really fast, and then also you can do it on the inset if you like. But let's say we don't do that. If we just use inset spatial second time, so it's almost like an array, we get this result. It's actually, there's a lot of overlapping here, but sometimes you don't need to worry about overlapping. It depends on what you're doing. If you're you can actually make this into something that you can print, clean it up just simply by using voxel remesh. So that's actually kind of clean. If you do another one, so you end up with something that's completely surprising. So these shapes, voxel remesh. Right. So yeah, but you can also use, not instead of using the whole face, you can just use the inset. You can of course do like some kind of masking. You can, I believe you can mask the face, so you only extrude only certain area. This one is only selecting the inset. With Sorcar, you can control this a little bit easier. With Spreadchalk, I think it's a little bit more advanced, but once you get it, once you get the idea, it's actually pretty easy to do as well. So inset, distance. So it's almost like a snowflake, except that it's actually 3D. Pretty powerful, actually. So yeah, this is how you do this golf ball setup using Spreadchalk add-on. Slightly more compact because Spreadchalk does a lot of things underneath, but this dual mesh is not something that you can find on the with Sorcar yet, but Icosphere and dual mesh really can give you some kind of surprise. Try also with bevel maybe. So with bevel, protect mode. So then you're gonna get, okay, that's interesting. So you get this result, and then on top of this, you can always have the inset. So I think this is like some of the nodes actually working really well together. There you go. There's something completely different. Kind of nice there. So many varieties that you can make just simply by using this dual mesh bevel and inset. It's not like full Voronoi, but it's kind of nice. It's clean and it's very mathematically correct and simple and basic. So let's see what else we can do. You can I can show you one more trick, slightly more advanced. So inset distance, that's fine and dandy, but you can always go F3 and then monad, create monad, and inside the monad, this guy can do a loop. So turn on loop. So this is like a fractal. Pretty powerful. So start with something simple, or already like Icosphere is quite a complex geometry, and then you do fractal inside this guy. Iterations, multiple iterations of the same thing. And then you can perhaps use inset, random on the inset and the distance. So, okay, this is slightly too complicated, but you get the idea. You can give this a try. Well, this one is super complex. Maybe don't do that. Just get rid of this inset and distance. So keep it simple. However, we can pipe this value out so we can at least make changes. I think the dual mesh actually give a lot of difference, because in the past I just simply use Icosphere and then inset, and the result is totally different now with dual mesh. So thanks to the golf ball setup, I guess. So thanks again for tuning in, and I'll see you next time. Thank you. Bye.